Mill, tea, get some ready. Got it. Here you go. Well done. What are you doing with the bibliotransmission, aka internet? It's quite a fascinating piece of technology, so I'm observing. Are there any interesting writings going on? I can't read, so I don't know. Oh, you can't? Not this country's language. I'm communicating you with using a kind of monocraft called They keep making me pronounce this word. Eroratum. We wouldn't even be able to understand each other without it. Wow, that's amazing. I wish I could learn to use Minecraft too. Don't even think about it. The current condition, you're only going to lose what's left of your short life. I figured as much. What's with that face? No, I was just thinking how you knew all sorts of things. Well, when you've lived this long, you learn a little too much. If you're despised, then despise them back. When kicked down, crawl back up. When persecuted, then retaliate. Having been exposed to this cycle of abuse and oppression, to so much despair, I've come to understand a great many things. And my sense of fatigue, my sense of delight, I've long forgotten such things. I need to make Selphine's voice a bit higher. Reagan, again that backstory of yours? That's right. Just thought I'd put a little spice in your boring life. The better. You're making such a big deal out of this. Oh, I kinda like that attitude though. It's like you're some big shot. Literally a princess. At first I thought you were putting on an act, but it doesn't really look like it. Well, that's because I am a big shot. Reagan, look at this country, at our situation. What do you think? A developing country. That sums it up well. Just about any country out there goes through this phase. And all countries that have such one-sided exploitation of masses like this will, without fail, collapse in some form or another. Without fail? Without fail. No exceptions. The collapse of a country, it's scary, isn't it? Countries rife with such injustice that continue to exist are far scarier. Besides, the collapse itself is just a trifling matter. The true difficulty lies in how that country tries to build itself up again. Say, what if, just if you could stay here, would you be able to reform this country? Without a doubt. No hesitation, huh? People who can't answer like that are unfit to effect change on anything on the scale of a country. The other day you asked where our parents were, right? Did he? Did she? Oh, in the game it's been like 2 days. But for me it's been over a month, so I don't remember. Just where'd they go? We just don't know. What? One day they just disappeared, without saying a word. You were abandoned. Even that we're not sure about. I see. Those two, they had no other thoughts than those involving money. They'd come back home carrying loads of herbs I'd never seen or strange-smelling branches. Then they'd sell them to these hoodlums that seemingly just came out of nowhere. I don't know where the money from that went either. They were only ever home when they were selling. What they gave me could just barely count as food. If someone were here with me, I think I would have lost it a long time ago. Now that I think about it, just why were they so desperate to earn all that money? Looks like Soul's been quite helpful. Soul didn't used to be the brooding type like he is now. Ever since our parents disappeared, he's changed. I don't quite know what caused it, but Soul used to really look up to our parents. Must have come as quite a shock to him. We actually used to live downtown a little while back. But one night, I overheard our parents talking. they were discussing how the neighbors sold off kids to some facility and got paid a huge sum of money. Sol and I spent every single day wondering if we'd end up sold off like those kids did. Then, all of a sudden, our parents just up and disappeared. Oh. Well, at least we weren't sold off. I'm at least thankful for that. Did Sol kill your parents? You seem to have had terrible parents. Ugh. So hot. So, go take a break. Eh? Really? I can just step away like that. Practically out of breath right now. Rest. Just stepping away for a short while isn't going to cause it to go back to the way it was before. Phew. The balance is pretty delicate, isn't it? It feels like there's some huge disturbance every hour or so. That's only at the start. After about a week or so, it should be much more stable. But don't forget to continue maintaining it on a daily basis, even after we've left. Oh, right, you won't be with us the whole way. We'll be here till the buds are up. In any case, you need to continue the fight even without us. Here's some tea, everyone. Oh, hey, look at the article in this book. No, isn't this a new entry in the article? This one looks pretty long, too. Eh? Please read it aloud for us. What? Read? Who? Me? Zavitz, can you read this country's language? Yes! Functions for reading and writing Viscontin were installed. Well then, if you please. Okay. I too lost a son. My wife died giving birth to him. He, Kero, was everything to me. When he turned 6, he came down with a sickness called Sengil. It's a high fever that lasts indefinitely. Oof. Just like you, I bought medicine from the guild. Medicine for sickness was expensive. I even ended up participating in the P2P not too long ago. But the money I received from it all went to paying for more medicine. But one day they told me they had some issues with importation from Ceres. None of it really made sense to me. No matter how many times I asked for clarification, they only ever gave me some vague excuse. I even tried to get the medicine myself directly, but I just didn't know what routes to take. The price of the medicine kept going higher and higher. Eventually, I just couldn't buy it anymore. It was when he was 9. After 3 years of suffering, Kero drew his last breath. His fever was so bad that he couldn't even speak, like he was just being baked in his own heat. He ended up dying with empty eyes. I cursed everything. The guild, this country, this self of mine for having been born into a family with no real money to speak of. Everything. To be honest, I was really unsure whether I should reply to your post or not. I'm sure that people from the guild scour these biblio-transmission lines, but I came to a realization. A little girl like you, just 12 years of age, is standing up to them. But what have I done? Lost everything. I have nothing to fear now. I want to give you my support, but I'm so pathetic I don't even know how to. So I want to let others know. Let them know about your story. And look for others who also harbor resentment against the guild, and bring them together. Thank you for giving me the courage to do this. Thank you for opening my eyes. May the blessing of mana be with you and your brother. Aww. The chain has begun. Aw, Mill's crying. Yes. Keep on writing. The fight has just begun. Yes. Well then, time to help out with dinner again. What's wrong, Mill? You seem to have something on your mind. Are you done writing the post? Yes. I wrote that we finished preparing the field with agricraft, that we've already planted the seeds, and we just have to wait for them to sprout. I also replied to the person who wrote back. I said, thanks. Is that so? Doesn't feel very real. I never imagined that an adult could have been that honest and empathizing with me. And that's exactly how people connect with each other. When it comes to something that's very fundamental and real to us, I guess things like age don't matter at all. Yes. Alright, there's something that's been on my mind. Since everything is posted in anonymity, are there people who post hurtful or derogatory remarks too? Considering how it's basically a lawless free-for-all, it doesn't seem out of the question. No. What? At least I haven't seen any. That's surprising. I imagine people would be a lot more tactless here. Maybe it's because people would just ignore you if you wrote some pointless garbage. And that's how you deal with trolls. Ignore them. Don't feed the troll. Is that how it works? I mean, if you wrote something negative hurt someone, no one really gains anything. I suppose no one really wants to do that in there. That makes sense. Oh, by the way, what's that you have there? Is it some kind of fruit? So pretty and red. You mean this? It's a mato. Mato? As in tomato? A kind of vegetable. Well, tomatoes are fruits, but I picked quite a lot around the area this morning. Oh, are we going to be cooking with these tonight? Yes, the mato is pretty well known as a vegetable that symbolizes good luck. It's an important tradition to have a mato dish during the first harvest for Fiskatens. I see. Didn't know it had that kind of significance. If I remember right, you and Reagan will be leaving tomorrow at noon, right? I thought I'm making something a bit special. Oh! I'm so excited! You're really into cooking now, aren't you, Rune? I'll be boiling these, so we should get the fire. Yeah. What's wrong? We're out of firewood. You live in a forest. Sorry, I'll need to go out to gather some. That's right, I'll do it. Sorry about this, I usually have Soul to do it instead, but it's fine, let me do this much at least. Do you have rope or anything like that? I'd like something to have firewood with. Oh, Soul's willing to keep track of those things. Could you ask him instead? Got it. Oh, Reagan! Where's Soul? I don't know, he's nowhere to be seen. Huh, where'd he go, I wonder? What's that boy up to, I swear? Must be preparations for dinner later. Mil said she'll be preparing something special. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Mil's cooking is quite delectable. Certainly something to be excited about. She really is amazing in the kitchen, isn't she? I mean, being able to please even a princess's palate. How rude. Don't lump me together with those elegant upstarts who mistake price for taste. I swear with you, it's just... I'll go look for Soul, hee hee. Huh? Well, where is Soul? Maybe went back home? How far away is your little plot of dirt from your house? The transition makes it look like it's 3 feet away. Hey, Soul, you here? Eh? Soul? 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 Rune? What? What? You starting to creep me out. I'm going to go gather some firewood, so I'd like to borrow some rope? Rope? Ah. I didn't bother putting it away the last time I used it. It's just lying by the entrance. I see. That's it? Yeah. Okay. I didn't even notice. I was so focused on Mill this entire time. Mill isn't who we need to keep an eye on. No, it's not. Yeah. Soul's broken as fuck right now. Was it, Zevitz? You've got quite a grave expression on your face. About Soul. Is aircraft, like, mentally draining? Using any craft for the first time would be very fatiguing, but it shouldn't cause any strange effects. Especially not mental fatigue. It's akin to reading a book in a foreign language they've just begun studying. Which seems like it would be mentally draining, yes. Which means, well, this is just my gut feeling, but isn't there something kind of wrong with Soul? Well, it's like a really bad feeling just looking at him. I didn't get this feeling until just recently, though. Between Soul and Mill, the one with stability issues is Soul. Why? He looks so reluctant to plant the Sagiola. More than that, The way he stares so blank and unfocused is really bothering me. He must be hanging by a thread. With the heavy labor he's been doing day by day, he numbs himself through that extreme amount of work. He's running away, isn't he? From reality. Indeed. Mil seems to have accepted her fate, but Sol's different. He can't seem to come to terms with his sister's impending death. When their parents vanished, it seemed to have come as quite a shock for him. How daft. Those are the very same parents who consider selling off their own children. If this Sagiel planting worked out, wouldn't that just be another blow to Sol? I don't know. But he can't keep this up. What, he can't constantly run away from reality? They need to accept it and move on. That's easier said than done. Sol is weak. Not through any fault of his own, but this isn't the time to be pointing fingers. Unless he overcomes that weakness of his soon, something may happen, something that we cannot recover from. This much is certain. You don't have enough time. No. Even if we had more time, for people like us who won't even stay behind to see it through, we may not have the right to stick our nose in even deeper. We need something, like a spark to... Huh? I feel that's... Reagan, isn't that... a bud? So, Mil! Come quick! Quick! Sagiola. We did it, Sol! Sol's expression as he just stares at the Sagiola ball is as incomprehensible as always. Maybe he's just given up on something? Or maybe he's just relieved. I can't even tell which based on the minute changes in his facial expressions. Yeah. Maybe he's finally seen a ray of hope, but that might also just be me projecting my own optimism onto him. What's on your mind, Sol? How do you feel right now? The two of you are leaving tomorrow, right? We plan to by noon. We're just waiting for a friend of ours. How should I keep on living from here on? Just live. To the fullest. Why do you think I'm asking? How would I know how to live to the fullest? I've been thrown off my daily rhythm. I've got enough money saved up to keep going without work for a while. Soon, we won't have to deal with the biggest issue, buying the Sagiola. I am going to lose my way of life soon. So just what am I going to do? You just do whatever you want and everything's all messed up now. And on top of that, you're just going to ditch us. How selfish can you get? Didn't that cross your mind? Despair sure feels good, doesn't it, Sol? Huh? You've grown accustomed to it. Despair protects you from all the sorrow of the world. No matter how far you fall, you won't feel any pain anymore. Eventually, it corrupts the mana running throughout your body. You become crippled, feeling nothing but disgust when happiness befalls you. Sol, is this way of life of yours something precious to you? I don't know. You're mistaken. What you will lose is Mil. You lose her and the routine that continues to let you escape from that very reality. You and Mil have been born to deplorable circumstances. Unfair and unjust. Truly pitiful. However, Sol, those 2 years left to Mil ought to be for her. If you hold her dear, then use them to the fullest for her. What do you think I've been doing? I've been working every single day to pay for her medicine. Only at first glance, but you have been running away. The fact that you've been raising the Sagiola so half-heartedly is clear proof of that. Use your powerlessness as an excuse to simply float on by, with nary a plan in mind. That isn't living your life to the fullest, let alone simply living. Mil's remaining time will not change, regardless of whether it's spent in smiles or in tears. If so, then it should be spent smiling, with you alongside. Do not yield to despair, Sol. Do not be afraid of getting hurt. Those scars in your heart will be the one lasting thing that Mil leaves behind, proof of her existence. Well, anyway, you came to me to voice your complaints, but all you got was a sermon. That won't do anything to help you vent your frustration, so it's your turn now. If you've got something to say, I'll shut up and listen. Just forget it. Excuse me.